Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm looking a little off to the side. Hold on. Zip. Hello. Welcome back. Where am I looking? Look where you're looking. Hi, guys. Welcome back to stream. Um, feels like we were just here yesterday. Oh, yeah. How you guys doing today? I hope you're well. Today, of course, we will be doing PowerWash simulator. I like stopped brain working. Woo! Oh, it's gonna be a long fucking day. Night. I don't know. Yeah, we're doing Power Wash Simulator today. Let me just go ahead and jump right to it since we're not really waiting on anything. Alright, I'm good now. I wanted to relax today, and this is what we're doing so I can relax. You guys hear the music okay? Yeah, Nova, I'll probably talk about it a little bit. I haven't actually thought about it too much, other than what I already posted. But I'll see what we can do about talking and chatting about that. Which one do you guys want to do first today? Clean the big house? Okay. Ooh, here's my shiny van that I already... Oh my god. Oh, there's so much. Why is this house so dirty? Looking directly at you. You don't get to pick where he looks, okay? You either get the fucking Among Us or you don't, alright? This is great. This is going awesome. I wish the grass was dirty somehow. Do you guys remember the movie Kangaroo Jack? Did anybody ever watch that movie when they were a kid? Probably. You probably hear some yeses here, right? I'd be surprised if nobody's ever heard of it. Like, do you guys remember the animated sequel that they made? Was it like not meant to be a kids movie? I don't know. I'm not actually completely sure about the like dark history of Kangaroo Jack. I just know that it was quite infamously misrepresented in the trailers and stuff by marketing, as if the kangaroo would talk for the entire movie, but it was just that one scene. It was a sequel. It was just a sequel. It was just a movie. I don't think there was a Kangaroo Jack fucking TV show. I don't think so. This is delicious. This feels so good. I wasn't fucking done yet. I can't believe the mailbox is clean. How is that the one fucking thing? The postman cleans it. Yeah, that's right. I think I said this last time, too. But walking around in this game really reminds me of fucking Phasmophobia. And I keep being like, they should just make they should just let me clean Phasmophobia maps. Like, they should have a crossover. I'm pretty sure I said this last time. I almost distinctly remember it. Ghost Redirt is your shit, yeah. What's the most inefficient possible way that I could clean this much space? Oh yeah, that's right. There is like a horror house. There's like a spooky house in this one, right? I think someone did tell me that last time. This is so efficient. Okay. That was not very efficient. I'm trying to think of something to talk about. But I'm really mesmerized by this right now, to be honest with you. You gotta give me a minute to remember that I'm supposed to be a streamer. Apparently I didn't wake up wanting to do the streaming today. Most inefficient way of doing this is to move my fucking body instead of moving my arms like a stupid jackass. Yeah, it's a great leg workout though. Cute. Thank you. Okay. The blue, yeah, there's so many different fucking, like, minorly fucking different items in this game. Like, yeah, that's a different thing. It's like, okay. That's why I went back, because I just realized I did get a ping for that, and I'm like, that should be a different item. Like, as per the fucking rules of this game. This game really does look so good. Like, the realistic water physics, not like physics necessarily, but like the way that water impacts surfaces is like completely realistic. Like, this is what wet stone looks like, you know? This is what it looks like. It's really good. I'm sure a lot of time and effort went into it. It's very impressive. It's very noteworthy. One of the best indie games of 2021, or whenever this game came out. What? I wasn't... Come on, you're screwing me with that, man. Alright, let's do the garage. It's kind of grimy. It's a little grimy, yeah. Man, can you actually strip paint with this shit? I guess I... That's just crazy. This is so calming. I don't know if this would actually be as calming without the Valhalla music. But I sure am relaxed right now, to be honest with you. This is a moron's way of cleaning, by the way. Oh, jeez, I wasn't done yet. I find it hard to imagine the kind of shit you would have to do to make a house look like this. They should let me put scopes on these sons of bitches. I should be able to aim down sights with these things. Yeah, I should be able to snipe with the power washer. Oh god, it's all orange. If you can hit that shit without even leaving the fucking car, you get extra shit for it, yeah. Fantastic. Somehow this doesn't feel as overwhelming as the playground. That shit felt impossible. I mean, like literally we did it, but like it was so much. I gotta stop hitting that button. I'm gonna blind myself. Uh-huh. Yep. Go. Mm-hmm. It's so weird the amount of shit they'll let you get away with sometimes. Like in the game, yeah. Not like in real life. I don't get away with anything in real life. Like just the amount of dirt they'll let you like not have to actually clean sometimes. Quite a lot. And then other times it's like get that fucking speck, bitch. Gotta use the really high-powered ones for this one because this house is so fucking dirty. Look at that, nice and clean. Sheesh. This shit's so dirty. I definitely need to use the money from this one to buy like a better water thingy. Pay to win. What is a pay to win Minecraft server? Like, well, I don't understand how that works. That is based though. Without even knowing what exactly that means, I can tell how based that is. Visual ASMR the game. Yeah, that is kind of what this is. It can be a regular ASMR if you really like the sound of whatever this thing is. You pay for resources, land claims. That's so weird. Who would do that? Why wouldn't you just make your own server or like Whatever. You can drop it in the Discord if you want. I might watch it later. I'm getting cramped. Makes you wish cleaning was real. I agree. Unfortunately, water doesn't exist. This is just a fantasy. Do you think there's a chance, like, that somebody has, like, played PowerWash Simulator and realized that... Oh, Somi, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good day. Also, I didn't really say hi earlier, I apologize, but I hope you're having a nice day. Hi. Do you think there's somebody out there who's played PowerWash Simulator and, like, is like, my god, this is my life's calling. I need to, this is what I need to do for a living, is be a power washer, and like that changed their life or something. That could be me, you know? Except I fucking hate manual labor. I mean, performing it. I mean, I don't hate manual laborers. I don't like performing manual labor. Like somebody who played fucking Ace Attorney and decided they wanted to be a lawyer. Or whatever, you know. Yeah, manual laborers are always screwed over. I don't like manual labor because I don't like manual labor. That's right, Somi, yeah. That's exactly what it's like. I just don't like performing physical tasks because I'm a weak little bitch. It's not even really that, it's more that I just have an ingrained hatred of it from my dad making me do fucking everything for him when I was younger. So I just have like a fucking ingrained hatred of having to do fucking manual labor. Also, I worked retail for like 4 years, so that also kind of puts a damper on wanting to do physical tasks for any reason. I used to do stocking, you know. Sucks. It can be nice. Actually, stocking shelves isn't really that bad. It's a little boring. Like, in the most ideal sense, it's pretty fun. or like at least it's not hard because you can listen to music and just kind of do your own thing. Like you can just exist in your own world and like think whatever you want and not have to pay attention or like interact with people, as long as you're doing the job right, of course. The problem is that we don't live in a fucking ideal world, and stocking shelves is an extremely time constrained task. Like when I was doing it, I had goals. Like I had goals I had to hit for like amount of product moved per hour and stuff, and like we basically had 3 hours to get everything off of every pallet and onto a shelf before we opened, and we would have sometimes upwards of 20-30 pallets to work through. So, and they wanted you to do like, they think they wanted you to do like a pallet every half hour, like finish a pallet within half an hour, which is stressful and not always doable. But it's like the time constraints and like the pressure to perform before we open is what makes it suck. But otherwise, it's like if you don't have to worry so much about that pressure, it's actually quite enjoyable, because it's just like menial labor shit. So it's really easy to just lose yourself in like the rhythm of the task and just do it. And then you can just think whatever you want to think, or like listen to podcasts or some shit. But if you have a stress, like if you have that stress hanging over you, especially on days where we're short or we're short with people, or we have more product than expected, it can really eat you. It sucks. Because if you don't finish in time, everybody's fucking stressed and pissed off. And like customers are mad because shit's not on the shelves yet. And like management's not happy because the customers aren't happy. And like it slows the entire workday down, because you've got to have people still running on you've got people still running pallets while you're trying to open for business, and like you've got people trying to run register and also do pallets, and you don't have enough people because we didn't plan for that, because you should have been done on time. And then you have to wait for people to come in so that you can relieve for breaks, and it's like people come in and then they get stressed out because it's like noon and the fucking pallets aren't done yet, and they're like, why the fuck are the pallets not fucking done yet? And the night manager comes in at like 1 o'clock and the fucking pallets aren't done yet, and he's like, what the fuck is going on in here? And then that sucks for him, because then he's got to deal with it. And then if you get to go home before things are done because your shift is up and they don't ask you to stay, you feel guilty that like somebody else has to finish taking care of it. So you leave work unsatisfied, or you stay fucking another hour to get the work done, and then you feel exhausted and kind of mad that you wasted all that time. So it really isn't great. Why aren't the 100 cans of shit on the shelf? It's not. You know what? To be honest with you, it's almost never canned goods that are the problem. It's usually fresh stuff. Like usually I feel like the biggest area in my store, we always had people bitching at us if we didn't have it done in time, was what would you call it? A la carte? No, that's not quite it. I'm talking about your shits that are in like the refrigerated section, but not like eggs or milk or like drinks or that shit. I'm talking about like cheese, your like dried meats. New and Tasty Six House, thank you so much for that follow. Fresh deli, that's it. There you go. Thank you. No, not like dairy, like the deli products. I'm talking your cheeses, your pre-sliced meats, your fucking platters, all that kind of. It's actually, I'm just like struggling to remember what exactly we had over there, because that wasn't even really ever my department for the most part. Yeah, that kind of shit. People really get fucking pissy about that particular area for some reason. I don't know why, But it's always like every time we had a truck delay, I feel like that was always the area where we had to take the heat for it. It was right there. It was so pissing me off whenever I had to work it. You worked at a Sam's? Okay. I worked at an Aldi. You know what? Sometimes, and the worst part is that sometimes it wasn't even our fault if truck wasn't done. Because, like, truck would come late or some shit. And it's like, that's literally nothing we can do about that. How far was it going to let me go out here? Oh, okay. It's like, that's not our fucking fault if truck literally isn't here when we start the day and we clock in at 6 a.m. and truck's not here yet and it doesn't arrive till like 7 or 8. That's literally not our fucking fault. We can't fucking do anything about it. But customers don't want to hear that. They'd be like, why isn't this stuff out yet? It'd be like, well, ma'am, the truck was late, so we haven't, like, we just now got the stuff, so we can't. They don't want to hear that. Like, and they're like, well, can you get the blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, ma'am, it's buried under fucking 80 pounds of bacon. Like, I can't disrupt the pallet just to get this cheese. You're either going to have to wait, you're going to have to go somewhere else. Worked HMS some stuff. When I was, like, making take-home to cook meals. People would ask when I was putting out Alfredo. Really? I was always medicine and sodas and never got stock fast enough for you. That's interesting. I forgot I did that. Yeah, customers will like not believe you, and it's like, what do I have to gain by lying to you? It's like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, if you catch me, oh, you got me, I'm lying. Like, what? Then what? Like, I don't know what you think is gonna happen next. Like. Oh, yeah. I do not miss fucking working retail, I tell you. I miss some of my coworkers, but I do not miss the actual experience of retail. Ah, nice. We'd gladly work retail if it wasn't for people. Yeah, I get that. So it's like, again, it's like the menial tasks. It's like predictable and like easy to do. So it's like, yeah, I could just do this all day. And I've had good days where I just didn't have to deal with customers and I could just like box and stock and stuff. And I was like, this is fun. Like, this is fine. I'm having a good time. But it's just not like that. The second Aldi that I worked at, the fucking bastards would only ever put me on register because I was part-time, and I guess they decided that I wasn't worth having in any other stations, even though I was fully trained at every station. And man, that is what forced me to quit that job, is I just couldn't take constant customer interaction for 40 hours a week. It wasn't. I was literally working 40-hour weeks after a certain point because we had such bad coverage. Even though I was part-time and I shouldn't have been working more than like 25, they had me on 40-hour weeks like constantly. I feel like half the time I was there, like half of the weeks that I was there, I was working over part-time, which is just fucking awful because I didn't sign up for that, which is why I quit also. But they would just put me, I would have to deal with every goddamn customer. It was just so annoying. Honestly, the only scenario in which I ever get mad at like retail employees, and I don't get mad at them, like I don't express anger to them, but I get mad like in my head, is when they do shit that I know that they shouldn't do, or like they should know better to do, or whatever. And I just mean that strictly from like a retail perspective. Like, it's not like, oh, you're pissing me off or whatever. It is like, if you work in retail, you should know better than to like blah 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 whatever. Like, I can't think of any specific scenarios right now, but it'll really be like I'll see a retail worker doing something while I'm shopping at their store, and I'll be like, bro, I know that your coworkers must fucking hate you, because if I was your coworker, I would kill you, kind of shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't really get mad at them for inconveniencing me, but I do get mad when I perceive them as inconveniencing their fucking crewmates, their like fellow employees. I'm like, bro, I know you're not making everybody else's job harder like that. Come on, bud. Like, I know you're not giving everybody a hard time right now, so the manager's gonna yell at everybody. Like, I know you're not doing that. Crewmate. Yeah, crewmate. If it makes you feel better, I was trying... Like, the word crewmate came into my mind as, like, on a ship. And not, like, fucking Among Us. But I couldn't think of, like... I gave the word coworker didn't exist to me for a second. Oh, it's so orange. Crewmate. Help me, super crewmate. Among Us Girl has done so much for us as a society already. Yeah. Literally. I want to take a break, like, in real life. This is so, like, so much work. Anyway, working retail kind of sucks. Hopefully I will never have to do it again, if at all possible. That's my life goal right now, is after I move, is to get a job that isn't retail. Like, that's my biggest non-streaming life goal right now, is to not have to do that shit ever again in my life. After doing it for, like, I don't know, 6 years, basically. 4 or 5, I guess. It's not been that long. Nice. Speaking of jobs, remember to do your taxes soon, kids. It's tax season. I filled out my taxes for my last job, like, yesterday. But I can't file my taxes yet because I have to wait to see if fucking Twitch is going to give me a 1099 or not. I don't really actually know if I've made enough money for them to have to tax me, or for me to have to file taxes. But apparently Twitch sends out 1099s at the end of January. So I guess I will find out if they give me one or not. Remember that the sooner you do your taxes, the quicker you get your return. Still need your old W-2. Dude, I'm fucking glad that they actually managed to just give me my goddamn W-2 this year without any fucking hassle for once. Every other year, I always have something that I have to fucking struggle with to get my goddamn W-2. Like, last year, for my 2020 taxes, I had to goddamn, I changed my address between jobs, and I neglected to set up a forwarding address for reasons that were out of my control, actually. But it meant that my mail wasn't getting to me, which is like, I wasn't getting any mail anyway, but like, it meant that my my W-2 wasn't gonna get to me, like, through the mail, and I didn't think about it at the time that I was moving. A W-2 is a tax form that your employer will give to you that has your information that you need to file taxes in the United States. It contains your wages and tips and other kinds of shit like that that is necessary for you to fill out a tax form. But basically last year they couldn't get it to me, and it's not really their job to make sure it gets to me. So I had to fucking get that settled, and it was so hard because the company doesn't really have like public facing like phone line that you can call to get in contact with a fucking human being that's real. So I had to like, I ended up after like a day and a half, 2 days of searching online for like any way to get in contact with anybody who works for the company. I had to fucking, I was literally about to like call my old boss and be like, dude, I need you to like get my shit for me, like, but I didn't really want to bother him, because he's not my boss anymore, and I really didn't want to bother the man. But I had to like, I remembered that I had like correspondence with tech support when I worked for the company, and I had to like spend an hour combing through my old emails on my like work account to fucking find an email where they gave me the phone number for tech support, and then I had to call tech support and then be like, I need you to connect me to somebody who can fucking help me with this. And luckily they were able to, and I did get it solved, but it was such a fucking pain in the ass. It took like 3 days to like get it solved. Why is this fucking railing still? And then the year before that, the company that, one of the other companies that I worked for in that, oh, this is why. One of the other companies I had worked for also neglected to send my W-2 for some reason. And I don't know why. I think they lost my contact information and decided it was not their problem. So I had to like drive halfway across like town to like a completely weird area that I'd never been in before, to the corporate office of the fucking place, and be like, yo, can I have my fucking tax forms, G? And they're like, oh yeah, we have it right here. Like, they just had it sitting there waiting for me, and they're like, we kind of like just thought you'd come by. I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm glad you guys are almost out of business because you're fucking idiots. This railing is making me fucking insane. Can you please just give me this? Like, they seriously want every pixel off of this. Oh my god. Some of the design choices in this game are slightly questionable. Like, this entire railing is all one thing. But they separate this and this. Yeah, it is exactly like that. It's either, like, super generous or super nitpicky, and there's, like, no in between at all. Ah, jeez, that was exhausting. I'm taking a break. Ah. Okay. Jeez, this house is so dirty. It wants me to use like the... I think instead of cleaning this house, I should just burn it down. Will you get a flamethrower instead? That's what. That needs to be like the next big game is flamethrower mod. It's just arson mod. Arson simulator. I mean. What the hell is a veranda? I don't watch TLC. I don't know any of this bullshit. Ran my balls, got him. Mm-hmm. The whole house, baby. The whole fucking thing. The fuck web. Thank you. We're 27% done already. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. Wait, is this the house from the, like... Huh. It is the cover, like the cover art house or whatever. Give me access to the fuck web right now. Hi Blue, how is it going? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just watching this house and trying to think of topics to talk about, which I'm struggling with a little bit. I've been very distracted today. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know why. It's because I have fucking ADHD, but I am not in that usual mindset. Do you seriously want me to get, like, up in under there? You fucking jerk off. Give me that. They should make this game but a movement shooter. You're right. It'd just be like... Painting a wall? That would be... Like, if like it was just this game but painting, that could be fun. I feel like that would... I don't know if that would be more or less fun. I almost feel like this is more fun because there's like an objective goal here. Unless you mean just like painting a wall like one color or to a specific thing. But in this way, there's no way to fuck it up, or it just like you're like constantly making progress, and I feel like that's pretty like rewarding in its own right. I don't know if that would translate to the other way around. Oh, this game but with ultra kill movement. What the hell? Oh, the window frame is a different thing. Of course it is. I feel like, though, basically the game we've just described is Splatoon. In a very roundabout sense. There we go. I wonder if the dollar amounts in this game are like based on anything real. Like, do you think they consulted real like cleaning crews to like how much would you charge to clean this much square footage or whatever, you know? Gotcha. Hope they would credit them. I don't know, maybe. I hope so if they do. It'd be fun. Is that the entire front of the house except for the roof? Yeah, I'm not doing that. This should be like, yeah, this should be like a power slide. Oops. Did I already play with the I have not played with a soccer ball yet. I didn't even see it if there was one. I'll have to go back and look later. You're bringing Totally Spies back. I heard that, like, I kind of heard about that, and I didn't know if it was actually true or not. That's crazy. I hope they put even more weird, oblique fetishes in it than they did back in the day. I don't actually want... Like, I don't actually... That was a joke. I don't actually want that. Jump off the fucking roof. This show is like that because it was French. Okay, that makes sense. I won't even question that sentiment. Oh no, my cock and balls. Just like Miraculous Ladybug, yeah. You know, the other day I heard that one of the original pitches for that show was a Toei animated version, like a 2D, traditionally animated Toei Studios produced iteration of the show. Which sounds way cooler than what actually happened. Yeah, I heard about the pilot. I didn't actually go around and watch it. But I heard... Got it. I did it. Yay. I never really was into Miraculous Ladybug, like, one way or the other. I know there's a lot of people that are really, really passionately negative about it, and there's probably just as many people who are passionately positive about it. Yeah, I think the general consensus is that it like dropped in quality somewhere along the way. I don't know. I don't know. I only like every blue moon I hear fucking Miraculous Ladybug fandom discourse, and I'm like, yeah. That's not my problem. Really? That probably makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. For in terms of like things that used to be really popular and then fell off, and like now people like are very passionate about how much they don't like it. Miraculous Ladybug exists in the same state of me as Ruby. Hi KP, we're doing pretty good. Where like I remember a time when like everybody was really into it, and now all I ever see about it is like people arguing about it. And I just stay out of it either way. Because I don't give a fuck. You like Ruby? I mean, I know lots of people who still like Ruby. I'm not insinuating anything about the quality of Ruby, because I've literally never watched it. But I know that it can be quite contentious these days. They're both like mid. Yeah, that's what I've kind of garnered. I think a lot of the problem might have been that people had overblown expectations for these things. When they probably maybe shouldn't. Ruby, I think most of all, considering what it is, like, as just like a fucking indie produced. Come on, get up there, you fucking dumb shit. Oh, you're killing me here. That's fair. I knew there was shit I was forgetting. And that's how my fucking brain works. Did it? I have no idea. Oh, the railing still isn't done yet? I'm gonna kill myself. Thank you, KP. I got it special just for this one. Welcome back, Somi. You did not miss much, just still cleaning. Well, welcome back. This is driving me fucking insane. Is this the same patio? Yeah, we're still on it. Ah! Good God. Alright, now we can move on. Nope. Up the ladder. the chimney. Oh, okay. Val! Hi, Val. Hi, Raiders. How are you? Welcome to my stream. I'm playing with a ball. Who's it? Ah, Winter. Hi, thank you for the follow. Val said to say nice things. That's good. I'm glad. My ball is stuck. You did it right. You did do it right. Oh my god. I got my ball stuck. Nova, can I get a shout out for Val if you don't mind? Hi Val, how was your stream? You playing Hades, right? How did that go? Thank you, Winter. Somebody else was just saying. Kiki was just saying that like my shirt as well. It's my dad's shirt. Are you talking about my OBS? My stream platform? Yes, I got it. Oh, my orbs. What orbs? Yeah, you were playing Hades. Good, okay. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, hi Raiders. My name is V. I am a variety streamer. Right now we are playing PowerWash Simulator, but I play lots of stuff. I hope you stick around. I guess I never have a speech prepared for this. But I hope you guys stick around. Val, thank you again for the raid. If you need to go get some water or food or whatever, please go do so. I don't know how long you were streaming. Ah, Drinkies, thank you. Impossible stream point redeems. What stream point redeem is it showing you? Oh, you mean the ones that like aren't applicable to the fucking thing? Yeah, I keep forgetting to like make sure that I tailor my points to whatever game I'm actually playing right now. Okay, union mandated break is over. Ah, fuck. Oh, actually, I need that one. Yeah, but anyway, Raiders, if you want to stay, feel completely welcome to. Of course, we're just chilling. We're just hanging out, really. We're just having a nice quiet night, cleaning some houses. If I was an ASMR streamer, I would like play this game and do ASMR shit at the same time. I'm not though. I don't have a fancy microphone. Or a pleasant to listen to voice. For ASMR reasons, for ASMR specifically. And also, I don't have any volume control. Ah, fuck. Get up there, you stupid... Ah, okay, cool. Thank you. Good thing I have unbreakable legs. I'm thinking about, right now what I'm thinking about is anime cons. I don't really know why, but that's what's in my head right now. I miss going to cons, you know? I used to go to cons like twice a year, at least. They were shitty cons. But, like, at least I went to cons. You'll be able to go after you move. Maybe. Maybe I'll be able to go after I move too, since I'll be in a city, in a big city where they actually have cons. I haven't gone to cons. I haven't gone to a con since before COVID. Like, you know, for obvious reasons, but I haven't really had the opportunity to go even once, like, lockdown stopped being a thing. Saw cosplay in a Whole Foods. Been to a few cons, but not anime cons. I used to go to a comic con and an anime con every year. In the summer, I would go to Heroes Con in Charlotte, and in the winter, I would go to fucking what was it called? Some shitty anime con. I forget the name of. I don't know. It was crap, but we always went just because we went when we were kids, me and my friends, and we just kind of kept going. Heroes was fun. I'm gonna miss Heroes Con. I mean, there's a million cons like it, but it was the first, one of the first cons I ever went to. So I'll miss it. Even though I don't even really read comic books. Screen quality Gokaiger suits, that's fucking cool. One con I went to, I met a guy who was wearing like a fucking super good Hurricane Red. That was fun. He even had a ranger key. He had a ranger key like on his persons for Hurricane Red. It was fun. Nice. Nice. Last city I lived in, I was only able to ever go to one con in the actual city. It was like really tiny because it was a small town, you know, barely even a city, really. No, I mean it was whatever. Anyway, I only ever managed to go to that once, and I went because my roommates, one of my roommates, was running a booth for their art and stuff, which was fun. And I also bought a fucking $100 Moomin plushie and dagger, which was cool. What are those super involved Iron Man? Oh man, I miss those. I miss when people would do this super fucking the super involved Iron Man cosplays in like the late 2000s, early 2010, or like not like really like the late mid to late 2010s when like every anime con you would go to or every con you would go to would have somebody in like a super fucking good looking Iron Man costume or like armor. I don't even call it a costume. Like I don't even know what I call it. Cosplay, I guess. I miss that shit. There was a dude at Heroes Con one year that deadass had the Tank Buster, the Hulk Buster shit. Unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable. Oh yeah, I do remember that. I remember when that came out. Fucking crazy guy. I really am so tired of doing these parts specifically. Sometimes this game feels like a job. You work with Pancakes is fixing something near a casino, in a casino near a big anime convention. You got to witness a Naruto cosplay getting his ass beat by an old lady in a dance contest. That's so fucking funny, actually. I would love to see that shit. Damn. She didn't even put down her cigarette? Fuck Naruto. Fucking smoked him. I had a friend who was that's so funny. Oh no, I fucked up. SNES Gamey bought a copy of Maximum Carnage for $40. That's pretty sweet. I got a copy of Halo 2 at a con. That's how I was finally able to play Halo 2 on Xbox before MCC came out, of course, is that I just randomly found a copy of Halo 2 at a con. I was like, finally, Halo 2. You even had the red cartridge. Wow. That's crazy. That's actually kind of fucked up that they just had that. $40 is not really that bad for that, honestly. Oh, what was I saying? I had a friend who was really into creating cosplays back in the day when we were in high school. He doesn't really do it anymore now. But he would enter in like costume contests and always place like top 3 or like top 5. It was pretty fun. He would do like horror cosplays and shit. Like he had this fucking pyramid head that he did, he actually made the head, like the pyramid head, and the giant sword and everything, giant knife, whatever you want to call it. He did Jason a lot, which was fun. He made the mask, and I think there was one where he drug around a body or something. It's been a long time, so I'm having trouble remembering. We did Ash from Evil Dead one year. He made the costume and I actually wore it because my body type was more similar than his. And we actually won first place. No, my Among Us! My Among Us! And we actually won the, like, junior level cosplay contest at the con that year. With that costume, which was fun. But we actually made... I slightly helped. I'm not going to really pretend like I helped a lot, but we actually made the chainsaw arm like a full prop. It was actually not that heavy. Like we managed to make it pretty lightweight enough that it wouldn't be like bothersome to hold. But he did actually make the prop. It was really fun. I don't have it anymore. I don't think it survived past a certain point. That was a long time ago. Haven't had the time. Prop making is fun. I've never really done it, but the results are fun. I used to help him like organize his like thoughts and like bounce ideas off of and stuff, and also I would like accompany him on like shopping trips and stuff. It was a lot of fun for me to like just be like witness to the creation, you know. But he doesn't really do it anymore. And also we don't really have much ability to hang out anymore anyway. So that was when we were fucking kids, basically. Young adults, you know. Mostly when we were teenagers. I don't really do cosplay though, which is funny considering but I never really wanted to do it that much. I did it a couple years, like a couple times, but I was like, this is more trouble than it's worth, really. So now, after a certain point, I was just like the normal one, because all my friends would cosplay, but I would just be like the normal one, you know? Which means that it was my job to shepherd everybody around and stuff. Especially the one friend that I was talking about, because some of his shit would be so fucking like taxing or so involved he wouldn't really be able to see quite right, or like wouldn't really be able to walk around by himself. Like, no, you know what I forgot? See, the thing about the Pyramid Head one is not only was he wearing the giant head, right, but in order to achieve the height, like the canonical height of Pyramid Head, he fucking wore like painter's stilts. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're like boots. Like, they're not like clown stilts. Excuse me, but they're basically like metal platforms that you tie to your feet, like underneath boots. And they raise your height, obviously, and they're made to be able to walk in, but it's not exactly easy. But he literally bought painter stilts and learned how to use them, and then did it in cosplay. With the big pyramid head on, and like the burlap sack dress thing or whatever the hell, and the giant sword. But all of those things combined severely limited his ability to walk around a con hall by himself. So no matter what, somebody had to be accompanying him at all times, like for the sake of him not dying, and morally for the sake of other people not like realizing that he can't see or like whatever. There was something else he did that he used the stills for. What was it? I can't quite remember. It might have been an original thing that he made up, and it wasn't like a movie monster, but I can't remember. It's been so long. I wonder if I still have it. Probably not after all of the tech moving I've done, but I used to have this this picture of him in the Pyramid Head costume that we took at a con that was near the holidays, of him next to a Christmas tree, like, and with the stilts on. He was like the same height as the Christmas tree, and I think he used that for his holiday card that year for like family. I very clearly remember that con and taking that picture. I am pretty sure I don't have it anymore. I'm pretty sure all my old con pictures are gone, actually, which is a shame. Oh well. It's not like I have anybody I can show them to anyway. The only people that are like I would show pictures of, like, my real life or my friends or whatever to, were like there also, or have already seen the pictures. They are a pain. These are so much more of a pain than anything has ever been so far. These fences are like the worst part of this entire experience. And they're so dirty that it wants me to use like the highest pressure setting, which is taking forever. Because I kind of think the game expects me to have bought a better sprayer at this point. But I can't afford it until I finish this job. So it's just like suffering, pain, torment, etc. You know the deal. Pain, torment, anger, hatred, suffering, etc. Oh, thank you. That was really, really generous of you. Where was that generosity earlier, you fucking bitch? Everyone say goodbye to Among Us. God, they're killing him. Help me, super crewmate. I want to make a super cut of every time I've made Among Us in this game when I'm done playing it. Oh, that was obnoxiously generous. Maybe a little too generous. Oh, fuck, I don't have any wood cleaner. God damn it. Gotta go. Okay, thanks, KP, for stopping by. Have a good night. Sus imposter. It's not very sus Among Us of you. Look at that, seriously. I feel like I'm actually getting this shit in my eyes. I keep like my eyes keep like watering and blinking in response. Man, we've been out this for almost 2 hours. That's crazy. This house is just so big. Like, there's just so much shit to cover. Last time we played for about 3 hours and we got through like 3 or 4 levels. There we go. Oh yeah. These people better be paying me $1,000 fucking for this house. Yeah, seriously. I guess that's why this game has co-op. How much we betting on him dying next for Vice? I think he'll be alright. I think he'll live somehow. That's my bet, is that he'll be alright somehow. He might be out of the play for a while though. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if they can fix him. But can they fix him being a fucking loser? Is really the question. Yeah, he was too cool earlier in the show, but now he fucking moans and cries and throws up every episode, which is fucking funny. I can't even see what's going on right now. Gotcha. Alright. Who lets their house get this dirty? Seriously, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is your problem here? Let's see, how do I say that? Ario Sardi? Maybe? I hope that's right. Thank you so much for the follow. Let me know if I said that wrong. I hope you're having a good day today. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. Absentee landlord. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like lore on these houses. Like if you like look at the like mission select screen, I just don't. I don't fucking care. Like, yeah, your house is dirty. I don't need to know. Frankly, that's none of my business. They pay me to clean it, not to judge. You know. If people's houses weren't dirty, I wouldn't have a job, right? If everybody cleaned their own house, they wouldn't pay me to fucking do it for them, so... I want to encourage this, actually. Are you serious? The cracks in the door? Are you fucking serious? Jeez. Yeah, they're always generous with the wide open stuff. But not so generous with the, like, itty-bitty stuff. I think that's just because it's automated. Like, it's automated on an algorithm. And because, like, this is just one part. It's just, like, one actual piece of landscape, let's call it, in the engine. When it sees that you're, like, 90% done or whatever, it's just like, okay, you got it. But when it's something that's this complicated with this many parts on it, it's like, well, you haven't reached the threshold because 90% of this crack in the door is still dirty, so I can't give it to you or whatever. And it's just something that needs to be refined. It's not necessarily a problem. It's just something that needs to be refined, you know? I wish I could turn it off on big spaces, though, because I literally want to clean the whole thing by myself. Like that. Cute. Why did they send Ultraman Nice to hell? For being gay? Yeah, that's a good point. How is it so? I guess it can grime. I don't know. I don't know anything about home maintenance. I don't own a home. Not my man Nice. They sent him to hell for being gay. It's fucked up. Oh, Tiga got him? Alright, he's fine. He's fine. It's fine. My man's got him. He's good. Yeah, they just shit it all over the place. That's what happened. Look at this shit not come off. Fuck off. Is that like mold? Like... Jeez, that's funny. I mean, a little heart. By accident. If I'm being honest. Ultra stage shows are always funny. I mean, all like fucking Toku stage shows are funny. Except that one Ghost Blade one, which was like real shit, like for real shit. That Ghost Blade one was a better fucking tribute to Blade than the Geo episodes for Blade. That was some absolutely real shit. Whatever guy they got to write that was like going absolutely off this shit for no reason. Like nobody asked him to do that. They used Blade music. They even used King Blade Evolution King form used used attacks that weren't ever actually in the show. Like it had they had like attacks that were programmed into the toy of the King Rouser, but weren't ever used in the show, like card combinations and stuff. And they used some of those in the stage show. So like whatever guy they got to write that was like, yeah, we're gonna do a team up, and like you can pick the other guy, I guess, if you want. And it'd be like, it's my time to write the Blade epilogue, boys. Your son looks like crewmate, kinda. It's like it's Yura-san. That's what he looks like, I think. I'm not one. Pretty sure that's what your son looks like. Okay, wall, window, porch, door, railing, post, railing, post. Okay, we're done. Now we have to do the fucking roof, which I've been avoiding this whole time. Is that what? Did he really? He moved to New York to become a model? What the fuck? That's king shit. Good for him. I don't blame him. Handsome guy, you know? Is that why they couldn't get him back for fucking Geo? I feel like he would have come back if they were able to get him. He always seemed like he had a good time. Wow, it sucks up here, to nobody's surprise. People are like, you shouldn't power wash the roof. Well, the roof shouldn't look like this. So, whatever. I can't wait to fucking walk myself off. Yep, just like that. Fucking volcano. You want me to power wash the volcano? Because I'll do it. Fuck it, you know? It couldn't possibly be worse than this person's fucking house. Oh, this house is abandoned? Okay, that explains mostly everything. Yeah, I didn't really read the contract, to be honest. I just do what they tell me to do. You know? Maybe somebody died in this house. They tell me to go clean, and I go clean, you know? I don't ask questions. It doesn't really matter to me. This is just the garage roof. Yeah, that's right. I just do what they tell me to do. Yeah, you got it, boss. Whatever. Sure thing, boss. My eyes are getting tired. Hi, Jay. Welcome to my house. I'm just tired of looking at this fucking house. Yeah, I remember this. I know this feeling well. It's a very nostalgic feeling for me when my eyes, when it takes effort to blink because your eyes fucking hurt. Because I've been looking at this house for 2.5 fucking hours. Yeah, this is the feeling I would get on fucking Friday nights in fucking high school and middle school when I would just sit in my room and do absolutely nothing but play Fallout until like fucking 4 in the morning and then wake up at noon the next day. Specifically Fallout. Always Fallout. You can pause jobs and come back later. I know, yeah, but it doesn't feel like worth it to me. I just do it. Or I would sometimes I would just sit down and just play a Halo campaign front to back without stopping all night long. Just because I could, you know. Mostly Halo 3. I did do Reach sometimes. But that's why I could play Halo 3 like the back of my hand. Because I literally played the campaign like fucking dozens of times. Which is why I was able to sit there on stream and beat Halo 5, or excuse me, Halo 3 in like, what, 5 hours, was it? It was like nothing. And I wasn't even rushing. Like, I could have done it a lot faster if I wanted to. Not like speedrun fast, because I don't know the tech. But I can beat Halo 3 pretty good. Closer to 4. The fuck? Yeah, about 4 hours, wouldn't it? Used to stay up till 4 to play Halo 3 on multiplayer with friends. See, that's fun. I didn't have friends to play Halo with in high school, so I just played it by myself. And a lot of that time, not for a lot of, for parts of that time, I actually didn't have Xbox Live, so I really couldn't play online if I wanted to. Staying up for Inuyasha on Adult Swim. Nice. Yeah, my fucking... I have no friends and I play video games on Friday nights. Games of choice were Fallout 3 and Fallout 3 and Halo 3. Because one, for a part of that time, New Vegas wasn't actually out yet. For another part of that time, I didn't own New Vegas. And then for another third part of that time, I didn't really appreciate New Vegas yet because I was too young. Or just because I was stupid, I guess. So if I wanted to play Fallout, I would play Fallout 3. I didn't really start appreciating New Vegas until I got the Ultimate Edition when it came out, and I gave it a fair shake, and I was like, oh yeah. But to be fair, really, my problem with New Vegas when I was younger was just that the start was so slow compared to Fallout 3, which at the time I knew like the back of my hand, so I could like get to where I could like get a run started like pretty fucking quick. But I didn't know New Vegas that well, and New Vegas does start a lot slower than Fallout 3 does, in terms of like progression and like available stuff you can do. And so I was like, this is lame. I don't want to do this. And so I didn't play it that much. And then I ended up getting Ultimate Edition when it came out, or shortly thereafter. And that's when I actually started getting into New Vegas. On Xbox. I still have my Xbox copies of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. What were you saying, Nova? Fucking Salt Lake Stories? I think I've heard of that one. Or something like it. It sounds familiar to me. Oh, Winter, okay. Have fun at your job. Thank you for stopping in. Was it Fallout 3 or most of that could be explored early on? Kind of? I think? Yeah, that's 3. Fallout 4 was actually kind of unforgiving in its, like, meat gating. Maybe not as bad as New Vegas, but there were definitely parts of Fallout 4 where they didn't want you to go until you were ready to go to it. As I recall. Not that I ever really finished Fallout 4, because I don't like it. But like, man, like, New Vegas really wants you to play ball for like a significant amount of time before it really lets you do like whatever you want. Like, it really kind of honestly, Fallout New Vegas really wants you, outside of a few side quests that'll like give you as a natural result of the main quest line, it really wants you to just not do anything until you talk to House and start that stuff. Like, until you actually get to New Vegas itself, it really wants you to just kind of focus on that. At least until you get to Freeside, and then things start opening up. But, like, compared to the way that Fallout 3 starts, it's really like, Fallout 3, once you get through the actual Vault 101 tutorial, basically, when you get to Megaton, you can just do whatever the fuck you want, man. I can think of, like, what, 2 or 3, two, maybe 3 immediately accessible side quests once you get to Megaton. Not including the main plot, because there's the Atom Bomb quest, there's the Lucy's family quest, which will drag you all the way over to the western side of the wasteland. That gives you that'll take you to that vampire storyline thing that they've got going on over there. There's Gob and Moriarty, who will advance the main quest, and then there's fucking Moira, the Wasteland Survival Guide, of course. All of these different paths that you can immediately take that don't just require you to just follow the path set before you by the narrative. So Fallout 3 really opens up a lot faster than New Vegas does, which is, I think, to its benefit. But I get why New Vegas takes so long to really give you the reins, because it wants to like make sure that you have the stage set for what's going on in the narrative and like what the fuck like everything is and shit. Like they really want to make sure that you're paying attention to the game and like the narrative and like the world building and shit. It's just a little linear, which is funny actually, because that linearity pops up in New Vegas in the first, let's say, 5 to 10 hours, depending on how slow you are. But really, the rest of the game lets you do whatever you want in terms of, and especially like in terms of narrative freedom and how you approach situations and how you like, you know, choose the factions and blah 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 blah. Of course, New Vegas is quite famous for its narrative freedom and like not constricting you to just a single path. Whereas Fallout 3, like, gameplay-wise, opens up really fast, and lets you do a bunch of side quests and, like, run around and do basically whatever the fuck you want. But the narrative, of course, gives you literally no options whatsoever. Like, the main story narrative really only has one route, which is just funny that they ended up swapping that out. Okay, thank you. I don't really have any complaints about either style. I think they worked fine. I mean, obviously, people don't like the way that Fallout 3 shoehorns you into a narrative, but I'm okay with it. I don't care. I don't play Fallout 3 for the main narrative. I play it for the atmosphere, quite frankly. Like, not even like the story atmosphere, I mean the physical, actual atmosphere of the game world. Now I want to play Fallout 3 again. You guys might have to put up with me playing Fallout 3 sometime soon. As unfortunate as that'll be. Everybody's gonna get pissed off because I won't bring back fucking New Vegas because it's still broken and I haven't fixed it yet, but I'll fucking play Fallout 3. That's why the randomizer for New Vegas is good. It lets you do so much shit. Yeah, exactly. The randomized start for New Vegas really is a lot of fun. You don't play Bethesda games to play good games, you play them to play fun games. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a pretty good way to look at it. Convince you to play it more than anything else. I like Fallout 3. I know it hasn't been like received all that well like by the wider Fallout community like in retrospect or whatever, and I totally get why, but Fallout 3 was also the first Fallout game that I ever played, and when I started playing it, when I got my hands on it, I was a teenager in a very formative sort of state, and it really like made an impact on me. Being able to fixate on Fallout 3 also got me through some troubling parts of my life in my early teenage years. So I always kind of have a soft spot for Fallout 3. Even though I do kind of agree that it dumbed down and really was the first iteration of Bethesda completely missing the point of the Fallout games that came before it in terms of narrative and fucking glorification of the military and all that shit. But I really do believe that it's not as egregious in Fallout 3 as it was in Fallout 4. And also, I don't care. I still like Fallout 3 for what it is, despite everything. If I had to, like... If there was, like, a game that is, like, you know, people like, what's a game that you like that you know is bad? It's, like, Fallout 3 for me. Like, I know Fallout 3 is not... It didn't... Like, it's not a good Fallout game, like, narratively or, like, whatever. But I love it. I love that green filter, you know? I love that green filter. Have you ever seen Fallout 3 without the green filter? It looks fucking weird. Oh, the usable iron sights in Fallout 3. I almost honestly feel like I should play Fallout 3. If I play it on stream, I should play it as vanilla as possible for that true OG experience. I'll hook up the fucking 360 and play it like that. I'll play it on the 360 on stream, and then it can crash constantly. Also, Fallout 3 has fucking 3Dog in it, and that's objectively, like, the best shit in the world, so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 3Dog is my guy, so... I remember when Fallout 4 was coming out, and we were all hoping and praying and fucking crying and shitting that 3Dog would be back in the game, and he wasn't. Such a waste. Such a wasted opportunity, seriously. Never played a Fallout game. Yeah, it's worth checking out. I cannot recommend Fallout New Vegas enough for its story. Its technical performance is legendarily bad. Oops. Legendarily bad, of course. It's not really a thing. I mean, that's fine, too. It's not for everybody. Man, we're still not done yet, huh? Do you guys know that New Blood is making an isometric Fallout throwback game? Do you guys remember when they announced like all those New Blood games that are coming out like sometime? One of them was like an isometric Fallout looking game. I can't wait for that shit either. Like, I wonder who's making it. Like, I mean, obviously Dave is producing it, but I wonder if it's like someone new, or I don't know. Iron Lung. I don't remember what that is, so I feel like I know that, but I can't remember what the fuck that is. Fallout Fantasy. Yeah, Joshua Graham, the meme guy. He's the meme guy, alright. Honest Hearts was really interesting. Not exactly in a positive way, but it sure was interesting. Oh, is that a Szymanski game? Yeah, Honest Hearts sucked. It wasn't very good. It wasn't fun to play, and the narrative was a little could have been better. Like, Honest Hearts is easily the weakest DLC on New Vegas. But it's fine because the others are so fucking fun that it's like one of them had to be the worst, and it was Honest Hearts. So it's like, whatever. You know, one bad DLC, I can take that. Would you get up the... I honestly think the Fallout 3 DLCs were all really fun. Iron Lung is a Szymanski game. That's interesting. I guess I've heard about it. I don't know. I mean, that's fun. I'm glad that he's making games. I mean, I know he's working on the Thief clone. What's it called? Fuck, what's that game called? Gloomwood, thank you. Jesus, I was like, yeah, the Thief clone. Yeah, Dead Money is no good on repeat playthroughs. It's like really good the first time, but like the actual mechanics of Dead Money make you want to fucking kill yourself. I know because it was the last thing that I streamed before I stopped, because I tried to cheat my way out of it because it made me want to kill myself, and I broke the fucking game. And then we stopped streaming it. Because I was so frustrated, I didn't want to go back. I didn't mean to leave for like a year, though. Well, it hasn't been a year yet, but I didn't mean to leave the game alone for that long. It just like, I was like, I'm gonna take a break for this for like a week or two, and then that turned into like 9 months. No, but like, the Fallout 3 DLCs go hard, like, either gameplay-wise, like through interesting stuff, or like, just straight up fucking, like, good atmosphere. Point Lookout is fucking obnoxiously good in terms of like atmosphere and level design. Maybe not level design, environmental design, I should say. It's so fun. It's so interesting. What? Oh, jeez. Anyway, like, Point Lookout goes hard. Fucking the alien one is fucking fun as hell. Like, it's just stupid. It's silly. It's fun. The post-game DLC, is fun just because it's post-game DLC, and it lets you explore the game world in a post-state, which is nice. Nothing really else to speak of there in terms of the story. It's just whatever. Operation Anchorage is, like, dumb and stupid, but it's, like, raw combat, which is kind of fun. I don't know. Also, it gives you the broken, literally broken, I mean literally actually broken, fucking T-51, winterized T-51B power armor, that they fucking accidentally... So, like, in the simulation version of like, the game, all the items have a repair decay rate of 0, which means that they'll always stay at 100% repair no matter what, because there's no repair kits or, like, inventory management in that portion of the game, because it just weighs you down, and it's just not necessary. Also, it's not real. When they were putting those items in the actual game world, they forgot to turn that 0% decay rate off on the winterized C-51B power armor. So it means that when you complete Operation Anchorage, which you can honestly do at around level 12, if that. You have immediate access to the, by pure damage ratio, or like by pure damage reduction, damage threshold, whatever you want to call it, the best power armor in the game, and immediate access to power armor training, which normally isn't something that's even available until near the end of the game. You get immediate access to both of those things, and it makes you a fucking invincible walking tank forever. Literally. The only reason you would ever take off that winterized T51B is if you needed the stat boost specifically from another item, or you're more concerned with stat boosts than pure damage threshold. But it's busted as fuck, and it makes you an invincible god monster, basically. Also, they give you a fucking Gauss cannon and like all kinds of other absolutely busted endgame weapon shit. Yeah, you get the Gauss rifle. There's a really good sword in there you can get. I think there's like a Gatling laser and some other shit. Yeah, you get fucked up pretty easily, and it's like totally breaks the balance of the game as originally intended. I've actually never really played the game past a certain point without that armor advantage, because I always do Operation Anchorage as early as possible, because I'm a cheating little bastard. As a teenager, you know. Oh, dude, you know what I did just remember? The endgame DLC, whose name escapes me, fucking introduces the, what's that weapon that's introduced? What's it called? That fucking, the one that uses the same ammo type as the Gatling laser. The Tesla cannon! That shoots those massive fucking bolts of fucking lightning. Like your goddamn fucking Raiden from Mortal Kombat ass bitch. That just fucking annihilates the shit out of like anything, and like one-shots Enclave carrier fucking birds instantly. Yeah, the Vertibird killer, yeah. It just instantly one-shots Vertibirds and like basically two-shots like Enclave Hellfire troops. Fucking disgusting weapon. Absolutely disgusting. I like how Fallout 3 had so many broken-ass weapons in it that New Vegas had to nerf the ever-loving shit out of them when they included like the Tesla cannon and the Gauss rifle. They had to nerf the living shit out of them so that they were like balanced to any fucking reasonable extent whatsoever. But in Fallout 3, they were just because they were like, the Tesla cannon was literally a post-endgame weapon that you could only get after beating the main story. But it ripped hard because at that point, the only enemies that you're fighting at that point are like fully armored Enclave shock troopers, and it's like you need that extra oomph to get through it. Oh yeah, New Vegas did buff the living shit out of the Tri-Beam. They made that shit dangerous because they basically wanted it to be a shotgun. Which it was, to be fair. Yeah. What's that? Oh, right. Yeah, jury rig. Jury rig was kind of busted. It's like a really high level skill, though. I mean, New Vegas had so many ways that you could make just a god character, but you had to really earn it. Like, you couldn't just walk into it. You really had to know what you were doing. Which is why I like to run the high crit builds, because it makes you fucking able to one-shot, like, tons of shit. It fucking feels like you're god. Really? That's a weird oversight. I wonder if that's supposed to be like that, or if that's a weird oversight. Just don't use laser rifles, though. Why would you use a laser rifle when you could use a fucking tri-beam anyway? Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point. I don't know. Yeah, well, fuck you if you want to use laser weapons, I guess. Okay. Done with that. %, boys. Almost done, boys. Probably. Yeah, boy. That's what I've been hearing. That El Mando is that Boober is that Mando is the star of the new Boober or whatever. I'll probably watch it just for him. Old Boober fit. Did he really? Oh yeah, his old ship's gone, isn't it? It's fucked, I forgot. What are those yellow things? Oh jeez. I kind of remember what you're talking about. Oh, a Naboo starfighter? What? Really? Homie's flying around in a starfighter now? What the fuck? That's weird. That's cool though, because I like Naboo starfighters. Kadomas for Baba Yaga. Oh shit, I forgot about Among Us over here. Isn't Baba Yaga with Luke? God damn it. Yeah, give him the Ebon Hawk. That's right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He should have a dad vehicle. Maybe he'll get a new one in season 3, and they just aren't ready to show it yet. You know. Okay, that's unhelpful. Where was I when I fell off? Ah, okay. That would be cool. they did that. Did you guys hear that it's either rumored or speculated that it's gonna be like an action RPG and not a turn-based RPG? Like they're gonna Mass Effect it. I think that's... I don't know if that'll be good or bad, but I know it's going to be fucking divisive. And that's going to piss a lot of people off, I'm sure. Whether or not those people are worth listening to is completely up to you, but I imagine it'll be met with a fair amount of skepticism. Suffer through quick-twist gameplay is like a story. That's fair. It's not the most engaging gameplay loop out there. Is in terms of like turn-based RPGs. Jeez, look at all this shit that I've got to fucking scrub off pixel by pixel. Yeah, it wasn't very well refined. It kind of didn't work great sometimes. Thank you. Oule. Yeah, they should do the combat like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I like the combat in 7 Remake. Dude, come on. It's Suji. Hi. Hi, sheep. Thank you for lurking. Oi. I'm cleaning your house for you. While you get dinner. Oh, you're fucking killing me. Come on. Oh, boy. It's fun. I definitely need to invest in more cleaning stuff. This is a nightmare. I didn't realize it'd be a meta. Will they revoice it? Maybe? It really depends primarily on how well preserved and how high quality the original audio recordings are. If they even have... you know what, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they are definitely going to revoice everything. Because, it's like, if it's like a full ground-up remake and like a new engine and like new everything, I think they'll probably re-record the dialogue. Didn't they also say that they were making some story changes too? I think they said that they were making story changes, so I think they'll probably end up having to re-record all the dialogue. The question is, will they get all the original actors back? Wow, that was like so much shit that I didn't. I'm sure HK... They know... They probably know not to be fucking with shit like HK, right? Ah, cool. Cool. Yeah, somebody drew a penis in it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Oh, fuck. I would never draw a penis. I'm a professional. Nice. Okay. Alright. Very good. My Among Us. You fucker. Okay. Okay. Now I just have to find out what the fuck I missed. I missed so many things, it's not even giving me the, like... it's not even giving me the, like, little checklist yet. Yep, a lot of wooden trim, I'm realizing. Is the Among Us speedrun tech? Is there still showing the gutter? It says I got the gutter though. Oh, not this gutter. Among Us gutter. This is totally safe. There we go. Oh, give me a break. Jeez, that was so fucking... Oh, this ladder shit really needs to be worked on. Come on. The ladder system in general is really fucking wonky. Thank you. Okay, what wooden trim am I still missing? There's two. Oh man, I'm so tired. There's really got to be a better way to do this. It's got to be up here, I guess. Oh, cool. I was spamming the filth vision. Like, I'm literally spamming it. Wait, what did you? Ah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Good fucking lord. What did you say? Fucking soul leaving at peace? What are you fucking talking about? Okay. Okay. I'm not actually doing any of these. We are gonna leave it here because that took 3.5 hours just to clean that house. Which is probably half the time it would have taken in real life. Frankly, Crosshair Dirt Diesel. What does that mean? Hold on a sec. Excuse me, I want to see what that does. Interesting. That's totally useless. Okay, cool. Get the fuck out of here. Wow, good timing on Hopes and Dreams. Yep, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope y'all had a good time. I'm fucking exhausted from that. Not like in a bad way, it's just like, you know? You know? Let's see, who am I gonna stream today? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the other one probably would have taken just as long, to be honest. Let me get Twitch open, see who we're gonna go for today. Hanawa is on Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I see that. I might, I think I'm gonna go with Moki today because I want. Oh! Actually, I'm gonna raid Mousy, because she's got fucking Vox Akuma on Speak of the Devil. Oh, K-Speaks, thank you so much for that follow the last minute. I hope you were here the whole time and didn't come in just now. But thank you. Yeah, okay, do you guys want to... I guess I'll leave it up to you because I'll probably watch whatever I want to watch. Do you guys want to do ASMR? Since we're already sort of in this headspace? Or do you guys want to watch Mousy with the new guy, with the Niji Sanji boy? Fine with the mouse. Alright, we want Mousy. Alright. Okay, so what's the rest of the week? Oh, Friday we're back at it again with Zero Escape and Saturday will be Spider-Man with Jay again. Yep. So no, that's not right. I hope I can see you guys again on those days. Thank you all again for hanging out with me today, and have a nice rest of your night. Bye bye.